You probably clicked on this video because you have no clue what your SMMA offer should be, and don't worry guys, I got you guys covered. We'll go into everything you need to know about crafting a winning SMMA offer so you guys can get on more sales calls and close more clients. When I learned the ability to craft a winning offer, I was able to scale my agency to $120K a month and close clients with ease. So today I'll be going over what different SMMA offers there are, what I like and dislike about them, how you guys can actually go about crafting a winning offer for your niche. And lastly, I'll be going over my fail fast framework so you guys can quickly test your offers and get a winning offer for your niche, guys. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, guys, before we actually dive into the SMMA offers, I want to go a little bit over like what I've done so far so you guys can maybe believe me, maybe not. But I just want to go over what I've done so far and what I'm currently doing with my agency and basically what I've done so far, guys. So as you guys can see, in November, we had 119K a month. In January, we had 126K a month, and then in February, we had a 120K a month as of now. And we went down a little bit in February, but those things happen. It's not always going to be like your best month after month, guys. So that's just how the agency space works. And then in terms of total Facebook ad spend I've spent so far, it's probably around like the 9 million mark right now. And we're closing towards like $1 million on TikTok. And then we're trying to crack YouTube as well right now. So I'll be releasing a ton of videos on TikTok and YouTube ad tutorials as well. But that's just a little bit what I've done so far. So I've learned a thing or two about offers in my agency journey. So I want to share that with you guys so you guys can actually learn how to craft a winning offer for your guys' niche. And so you guys can close more clients with ease by having just simply a winning offer, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into the offer sauce. So let's get into it right now. All right, guys, SMMA offer. So after this video, I want to be like Oprah here, literally saying like, you guys get a meeting, you guys get a meeting, you guys get a meeting. So that's my goal for the video, is to be able to give you guys a winning formula on how to actually craft a winning offer for your SMMA, guys. And I want to go into the sauce, give you guys everything you need to know about crafting a winning offer for SMMA. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, guys, so without a good offer, you guys will get 0 clients because you guys will have 0 interested prospects. I see so many people make this mistake of just saying like, oh yeah, we run Facebook ads for solar companies, right? And that's not a good offer. You guys will get 0 clients by having that offer in there, guys. You guys need to actually have like a unique mechanism and a unique offer to be able to get interested prospects. And that's what I'm going to be going through today. And yeah, guys, I hope you like this little gift down here, guys. So you guys will be broke if you guys don't have a good offer, guys. And once you guys do get a winning offer, you guys will become rich like Donald Trump right here, guys. So with a good offer, you guys will sign clients with ease and actually become rich. So let's go ahead and dive into the sauce of actually creating a good offer, guys, and what different SMMA offers there are right now in the SMMA market and what I've seen so far. And I'll be going through which ones I like and dislike and basically the pros and cons of each of them. So let's go ahead and dive into the SMMA offers that there currently are and what I've seen so far. All right, guys, so here are a list of different SMMA offers that I've seen in the market, and basically some of them I have run for myself, but I'll basically break down each one of these one by one so you guys can learn more about each one of these and the pros and cons of each. So let's go into the first one, which is free trial and test drive. And this is one that I love so much, and it's so dear to my heart because this offer allowed me to get my first few clients within the agency space. And basically what it is you are offering a free trial of your services. You're not paying for the ad spend. The client pays for the ad spend during this, but they just don't pay for your services so they can get a better sense of like the type of work that you do and your quality of work. So this gives you the ability to prove yourself to these clients, especially if you have no experience in the beginning. So I love this offer, especially if you're just beginning out, and it allows you to easily sign on clients and basically just prove yourself to those clients. And those clients will stay with you a long time if you guys do a good job for them during this test drive and free trial period, right? So I love the free trial offer, and I would highly recommend this for anyone just beginning so that you guys can easily get your first few clients and get those case studies that you need. So yeah, I love this offer if you're just beginning in SMMA. So yeah, give this a try if you're just beginning out in SMMA. It's a great offer to run, and yeah, I love that one. So the second one up here is pay per lead, guys. And I love pay per lead. I've also done pay per lead and with some of my clients as well. And moving forward in 2025, we'll be only probably doing pay per lead as we know what we can really get for each lead. And I love the pay per lead model. And there's a few different ways you can go about the pay per lead model. Is first one, you can do like a pay as you go. So you can have like them pay for the ad spend, then you just bill them for each particular lead that comes in that's qualified. or you guys can do like a big package of leads up front. And I would only do the bulk package of leads when you're a little bit more experienced and you guys can actually know what you guys can get the leads for. So you guys can mark up the leads and make a good amount of profit per each lead that you guys get them, right? So I love the pay-per-lead model. It's a great model and it's just really proven model. I know it's a little bit like less flashy, but businesses love it because it's more of like a pay-per-performance and clients love this offer, guys. And the next two are pay-per-appointment and pay-per-close. And honestly, I do not love these because your income is entirely dependent on them setting the appointments or them closing the clients. So I don't love these, but I see a lot of people doing them, but it's mostly people with like call centers so they can actually so they can actually have control over their income. But if you guys are just beginning, I would avoid these two offers because you don't really have any control of them actually dialing up the leads or them closing. And then you guys won't make any money if you guys do these particular offers. But they are really good offers if you have like a call center or like have people actually dialing up the leads and booking them in for them. So that's the only instance in which I would actually do that. Otherwise, you guys won't make that much money in this. And ultimately, if you're doing the pay-per-lead or any of these other models, I would look for companies with assistants, with sales teams, with their own call centers already in place. So that's what I would look for in particular clients. But yeah, I would avoid pay-per-appointment or pay-per-close in the beginning because it's more so just like your income is entirely dependent on them. Opposed to like if you're doing pay-per-lead, you can actually control the amount of qualified leads coming in. So that's entirely in your control, and you can make a ton of money by just getting them qualified leads. So that's why I love the pay-per-lead model, especially over these pay-per-appointment or pay-per-close. So if you guys are going to do a pay-per-performance model, I would definitely do the pay-per-lead one. And that's like what I would do. And obviously you guys can do the pay-per-appointment and pay-per-close just to test it out. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it in the beginning because yeah, your income is entirely out of your control. And you just really have to rely on them actually dialing up the leads and them actually closing all of the leads, guys. And a lot of them probably will be a little bit lazy. So that's why I love the pay-per-lead model. And the next one is a retainer or PIF. And a retainer is just like a standard monthly retainer in which you charge them for your services. And a PIF is just like over like the course of like 3 months, you charge them a little bit less than you would normally if it was like the course of the 3 months on just like a standard retainer. So those are just more standard in the agency space. And I honestly love them because it's just like monthly recurring revenue just coming in every single month. So I don't mind having to mix a few different offers. So you could do like some on a pay-per-lead model, some on a retainer, and then some on PIFs. It's entirely up to you guys. And the next one is percentage of ad spend. So it's basically like a retainer, but you get paid based on like how much you're spending with that client. And this one is really good if you are spending with some like bigger clients. And this is the one I love. And a lot of our clients are on the percentage of ad spend. So like my current offers are like percentage of ad spend, retainers, or pay per lead. And essentially those are what I do. But yeah, I love the percentage of ad spend because you can keep making more as you keep scaling up with your clients, guys. So percentage of ad spend is great, and I love that offer as well. So yeah, guys, I love the percentage of ad spend as well. And the next slide, I'll be going over like basically like what offers I love and what offers have gotten me to 120K a month. So that's for the next slide. But a few more offers I have listed on this page are guaranteed number of leads or you don't pay, guaranteed number of appointments or you don't pay, or guaranteed number of closes or you don't pay. And essentially, I do like the guaranteed number of leads where you don't pay because that's entirely in your control. And once you guys get a certain number of leads that you can actually get like a client, you guys will know how many leads you guys can actually guarantee and fulfill on. But the guaranteed number of appointments or guaranteed number of closes is a little bit harder because it goes back to like the pay per appointment or pay per close. It's like it's a little bit out of your control, and like their number of appointments or their number of closes that they get is entirely up to them. And like you if you do this, I'd make sure to have like a really firm contract into place, saying that they have to dial the leads like within 10 minutes of getting the leads, and they have to dial them for the next like 3 days. So you really want to have like a good contract in place if you guys do the guaranteed number of appointments or you don't pay, or the guaranteed number of closes or you don't pay. So I would really have a good contract in place if you guys do those. But they are a good offer, and they will bring in some really good people as well. But you guys just want to be a little bit wary on those offers as well. So especially in the beginning when you don't know how many closes you guys can get them, or you don't know how many appointments you can get them as well. So I would honestly just avoid guarantees, honestly, because I don't really like guarantees because honestly nothing is ever guaranteed in this market or in this space, guys. So I would avoid guarantees unless if you really have to or really want to. But yeah, I would just avoid guarantees because honestly, I'll just be more upfront with them and be like, oh yeah, like some months can be better, some months can be worse. and then just honestly do like a retainer, percentage of ad spend, pay per lead, or one of those offers. But there's a lot of people doing the guarantees in their offer. I mean, especially after reading like Hormozi's book, everyone and their mother is probably doing guarantees. But I honestly, I've never really done a guarantee, and I don't want to, because in this space, people will just like take you for your word and just get a refund, even if you do get close to that number as well. So it's definitely like a cutthroat market. So I would just avoid guarantees as a whole. But guarantees they're not like the worst thing ever. But like if you really need to do one, then sure, go ahead and do it. But yeah, that's just my opinion, and that's just my experience and like what I've seen in the market, because I just know that there's a lot of people like guaranteeing stuff that they can't actually fulfill on. And that's like my problem with it. If you can actually guarantee something and actually fulfill on it, then I have no problem in you offering guarantees. But especially if you're just beginning out, like you probably won't be able to guarantee like anything, guys. So I would just avoid guarantees in the beginning. And then lastly is just like adding in a free website or like a free database reactivation. This is like a simple just like offer as well. Like if you like can easily craft up like a good website if their website isn't that great, or just like a database reactivation is essentially where you go through all of their past contacts and then you send out like an email campaign or an SMS campaign to reactivate them into becoming a customer again for their particular company. That's a good one, but it's probably overused by this point, but I just felt like I had to add that in there for like additional things you can offer for your services. So yeah, guys, so that's essentially like the overview of SMMA offers. And now I can go into sort of like the ones I love and which ones have gotten me to 120K a month. So let's go ahead and go into that right now. All right, guys, I went into this like a little bit in like the previous slide of which ones I love, and I'll also go into the ones I've done to get to 120K a month, guys. So the ones I love are free trial and test drive, pay per lead, retainer or PIF, or percentage of ad spend, or guaranteed number of leads where you don't pay. And the only reason I have the guaranteed number of leads where you don't pay is because if you're a little bit more experienced, you know how many leads that you can get them on a monthly basis. And if you know this, you can actually guarantee it. So yeah, guys, like I said, the free trial and test drive offer, I love this if you're just beginning, because this is how I got my first few clients. And I don't think I would be at where I'm at today without the free trial and test drive offer, because it's just such a great offer if you're just beginning. Because why should you be charging clients like 5K or 10K a month when you don't really have any experience at all running ads? It's not really fair to them, and it really gives the agency space like a bad rep when people do this and they don't really have any experience and they just end up failing the clients miserably. So yeah, that's why I love the free trial and test drive offer within this. So yeah, definitely give the free trial and test drive offer a go if you are just beginning. And then yeah, I love the pay per lead. And one thing like I did when I was beginning as well, just more of like my few beginning offers, is just like, yeah, charging them the ad spend and then just charging them either biweekly, or you can also just do every single lead that comes in and just bill them. But yeah, I'll just charge them. Like you could do like a pay-as-you-go offer. That's a really good offer as well. And then once you get a little bit more experience, you can just do like a bulk package of leads up front with ad spend baked into it. And essentially that is where you can make a ton of profit by just knowing what you can get the leads for and making making a good amount of profit per each lead that you get them. So I love the pay per lead model. And next up is the retainer or PIF. And I just love these because it's just like guaranteed income every single month that you just get, like whether it's on Stripe, Wires, whatever. But yeah, I just love the standard retainers. It's not a bad thing just to have a few of those mixed in so you guys can keep having that coming in every single month or every 3 months or whatever, 6 months, whatever the PIF is. And usually this is an offer based on like how many leads or deals or clients they can expect to get. So that would be like the front end offer. But like, yeah, you don't need to guarantee anything. You just like want to like set like the expectations of like how many they can expect like during this period of like what they're paying for. So that's like more about like the retainer and PIF. And then percentage of ad spend works similarly to like the retainer or PIF. But yeah, you can make a ton more money if you scale them up. But yeah, guys, my favorite offer probably is percentage of ad spend. And this is because if you scale up with a current client, you can keep making more and more money if you guys do this, especially with like huge clients. So I love the percentage of ad spend offer. And last up here, we have guaranteed number of leads where you don't pay. And this is probably the only guarantee I would roll with, like for me personally, is because I know how many leads I can get them on like a monthly basis. And I'd play it safe with a certain amount of numbers so I can know I can guarantee that. And then, yeah, that's the only one I would guarantee. But if they, for some reason, didn't get that certain amount of leads, yeah, guys, I would just 100% refund. And like, yeah, guys, if a client like wants a refund and you guys didn't do a good job, I'll just go ahead and refund them. It's not worth like all the client hassle, the chargebacks, all of that. So definitely, like if you offer a guarantee and you guys don't fulfill on it, definitely just refund. Definitely just refund because it's not worth the hassle of like getting your Stripe shut down or anything like that. So yeah, guys. So now let's go into the offers that have gotten me to 120K a month. And the first and foremost is, like I said, the free trials. Without the first few free trials, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today, because I got those case studies that I need, so I could leverage those on all the sales calls, and I got the experience I needed from those free trials. And then up to this point, it's been a mix of pay per lead, retainers and PIFs, and percentage of ad spend. I'll probably say the biggest amount of like all my clients are percentage of ad spend, but we are going to be moving towards like the pay per lead going forward, so we can make a ton of profit per each client that we get, guys. So that's a little bit more about the offers I love and the offers I've done. So now let's go into actually how you guys can actually craft a winning offer for your guys' niche. All right, guys, to actually craft a winning offer for your niche, you guys do not want to overcomplicate it. Don't do anything like don't do anything like crazy, guys. So let's go over like a few examples of offers you could probably run in like the solar niche. And what you guys will want to do is add a niche specific language into the offer, so it makes it appear that you guys actually know like what you're talking about, like for that specific niche. So some good examples or some offers that you could run like for like the solar niche, for example, are like $200 per qualified solar installation lead. You see like the solar specific niche language right there. Like a solar installation is like what they're looking for. So like solar installation lead, and you don't have to pay for the ad spend. And this is one where you bake the ad spend into it, so you could probably get like $70 to $80 qualified solar installation leads, and you'd be making a ton of profit per each lead that you get them on that. So that's a great offer I would run. You can make a ton of money with that offer. And the next one is $75 per qualified solar installation lead, and it's pay as you go. This would be one in which like you have them pay for the ad spend, and they just pay $75 per qualified solar installation lead that you get them. So I love that offer as well. That one would be more so like if you're just like beginning and you guys need a good offer for these solar businesses, guys. So you can run that one as well, no matter what niche you're in. And like people love the pay as you go as well. And then the next one we have here is get 5 new solar installations each month. That would be more of like your front end offer. And then you can do like a retainer, PIF, or percentage of ad spend on the back end. The 5 new solar installations each month is more of just like a front end offer. And essentially that is just how you bring them in on the front end. And that's what they can expect each month, depending on how much they spend. And yeah, guys, you guys will want to go in more into like the expectations and everything like that before you actually sign them on, and during like the onboarding process as well. And then last up here, we have get 50 qualified solar installation leads each month, or you don't pay. So I know that I could probably get them 50 solar installation leads each month. And obviously this is dependent on how much they are spending. If they're only spending like 1,000, then obviously not. But like you'll want to say like for like the 50 qualified solar installation leads each month, you'll need to be spending XYZ in ad spend. And then that's what like they can expect. But if you don't get them that, then you'll have to refund them that money. So that's why I don't love the guarantees as well, because everything can change in this market. But on that offer, you can do like a retainer, PIF, or percentage of ad spend on that, and that would be a good offer to run as well. So those are just some examples of like some solid offers in which I just crafted up in like within a few minutes of looking at the solar niche. So those are some like examples you can use them to craft it towards like your niche in particular. But those are just like some examples of some good ones. And essentially what you guys want to do, obviously like depending on the niche, like this number will go down, because like some niches you can get leads for really cheap, and obviously the $200 would be outrageous. But the solar niches, like the cost per qualified lead is a little bit higher, so that's why you can charge those higher cost per lead, guys. And that's why also like going into a higher ticket niche where it's a little bit harder to get the leads, this is why a pay per lead model in like some of the like higher ticket niches is really good offer to run. So yeah, guys, that's essentially some examples of how to craft a good offer. And next we'll go into like a checklist of like your offer to make sure that you guys actually have a good offer and everything like that. So let's dive into that checklist right now. So yeah, guys, I want to go over a quick checklist and different ways you guys can enhance your offer by using this checklist. So first thing is it generic? Because if it's generic, you don't want to run it like, oh yeah, we run ads for solar companies. Because like if you do that, there's like a million other companies running ads for solar companies, and that's not a good offer, and you guys won't want to run that offer. You guys won't get any clients if you run an offer like that. So the next 4 are like, yeah, is it clear? So for example, 50 exclusive solar leads a month, guys. So that's like clear, and that's to the point. They know what they'd be getting. And next up is, does it remove risk? And you can do this by doing like a pay-per-performance model, or you can do like one of those or you don't pay offers. But yeah, guys, I would avoid doing the or you don't pay offers in the beginning, especially when you guys don't know how many leads, closes, or appointments you guys can guarantee them. I would avoid that one in the beginning. But a good offer you can run in the beginning is pay-per-performance. And then next up is it done for you? Like, oh yeah, do you handle everything? That makes it so that they can just focus on their job and you guys do everything for them in terms of lead generation, guys. And then lastly, does it create urgency? And you can do this like, be like, yeah, we're looking for 3 more XYZ clients, or like it's limited to 5 clients. This one's a little bit more overused now, but it's a good way to like bring in some people as well. And you guys can just add this into the headline. But that is a quick little checklist and different ways you guys can enhance your offer to make sure it is good. And now I want to go into like my fail fast framework so you guys can quickly test offers, so you guys can quickly get winning offers for your guys' niche and go all in on that offer, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into that. All right, guys, this is my fail fast framework, guys, to quickly test an offer. And you guys will want to test an offer quickly to see if there's interest. And here's my favorite way to do it. Because if you have an offer and it's not really what the market wants, you guys will waste a lot of money and time just sending out a ton of different emails or running ads in which you guys don't bring in interested prospects, guys. So there are 3 different options you can do for this depending on like your guys' capital. So option 1 is like sending a small cold email campaign. You can do this with like 300 to 500 cold emails with a compelling offer and to see if you guys get any interested prospects from that. And then option 2 is sending like 100 to 200 cold DMs with a compelling offer. And you guys can see if you guys can get any interested prospects out of that. And option number 3 is like spending $200 on Facebook ads with your offer on a Canva image or Twitter image, calling out the target audience on the top with the offer on the bottom. And the way this works, guys, if there are minimal, no responses or no leads, there is a good chance the offer is not wanted in your niche and I'll update the offer or change the offer. If there is a low cost per lead and some interest based on like the cold emails or the cold DMs, the offer has interest and I would roll with it and test it out a little bit more. But if there's like no or minimal responses or leads from that, I'll just avoid that and scrap that. I know it's a little bit too early to test probably, but literally if there's no interested prospects with that offer, then there's a good chance it probably won't succeed at scale as well, guys. So that is a quick little way to fail fast and quickly test an offer so you guys can quickly get a winning offer for your guys' niche. So yeah, guys, I hope that one helps as well. This is how I do it. So you just want to put a little bit of budget or a little bit of a test campaign behind it and see if the offer actually works, guys. And next up, we'll actually go through and see a way that you guys can actually scan the market and see what offers are currently running in your market. So you guys can get a better sense of like what you guys should offer and how you guys can be better and different from the market. So let's go ahead and dive into that. So this is a good way to find what offers are working. So you guys will want to look at what other competitors are doing in your niche and what they are offering. So what you guys will want to do is look up and analyze your niche on Meta Ads Library and see if they're offering like pay per appointment, pay per lead, X amount of deals, a client a month, etc. You just want to see like what they're offering, and then you can see how you guys can make yours different or better. So for example, I'll pull this up right now. All right, guys, so we pulled it up right here, and what we're doing is we're putting in like your niche and then business owners after it, because like you want to put in your niche and business owners, otherwise you just get a bunch of different B2C ads as well. So by putting business owners, you'll be able to easily tell like which ads are targeting that niche and their business owners. So as you guys can get a sense here, guys, people are offering like appointments in the solar niche right now. They're doing pay per performance on appointments. As we scroll down here, that one is doing 25 plus leads in 30 days using our XYZ method. That's not bad. So yeah, that one's doing like appointments as well. So I'm getting a sense that in the solar niche, appointments are common, but like a way that you can be better and different is just do pay per lead or like just do a certain amount of leads per month in the solar niche. So yeah, that's basically how you guys would go about it. Just go through and scan all these different ads, see what they're currently running in the market, and see how you guys can be different and better from them in the market and offer something different and more unique, guys. So that's how I use Meta Ads Library to go through and analyze what is currently going on in the market and see what other people are doing to succeed in the market right now and how basically I can be different or better than them, guys. So that's essentially how I use Meta Ads Library and how you guys can use it too. So yeah, guys, that's how I use Meta Ads Library. And now I'll just go into like a closing note about like the overview of offers, basically like some tips and tricks I would recommend, and just like a closing note for offers, guys. So yeah, guys, you don't need to come up with some crazy offer that you can't fulfill on. And if you guys do this, it'll only result in getting angry clients. And you guys do not want this in the agency space because your reputation is everything. And if you have a crazy offer that you can't fulfill on, it'll only result in them leaving you and hating you, guys. So you can definitely mix like a few different offers. You don't just need to only have one. Like me, for example, throughout my course of my journey to 120K a month, I've had a mix of different offers, and that's the way to do it. You can have multiple different offers, and that's the way to do it. You can have a mix of different offers. You can do pay per lead, retainers, percentage of ad spend. You can have some guarantees in there, see how it works. And yeah, guys, just because I say I don't love some offers, that does not mean that you can't do any of them. I'm just providing guidance on my experience and my opinions and what has worked for me so far. So yeah, guys, that is all I had today. If you got any value from this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, I can help dial in your offer and help install the same systems that I have in my current 120K a month agency. I'll drop my Calendly below if that interests you. And yeah, guys, that's all I had for today. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Get to work and peace.